Hello, Facebook, and welcome back. Hello, my name is Shamandrian. I am super excited today. Happy Monday. I hope that you all are having an absolutely amazing day thus far. So, last week I came on and I shared that we would be having all this month, I would be doing a live series around becoming she who handles business. And so, today is the first Monday. I'm be coming on Monday through Friday at 11:30 to share with you different tips, different strategies, different mindset shifts, things that you need in becoming and evolving into she who handles business, the woman who handles business. Now, I share with you, what does that mean? One, who is she who handles business? She who handles business is a woman that is building a legacy business, a God-centered, a God-focused business that he has placed on the inside of her. And she's building that business, but not only is she building it, she's building it in a way that's going to allow her to be profitable. She's building her business in a way that's going to allow her to have time freedom. She's building her business in a way that's going to allow her to have the abundance and all the things that God has put, the desires of her heart that God has placed on the inside of her. She's going after those things. She's showing up. She's no longer dreaming about that woman that she desires to become and those people that she desires to serve and that impact that she desires to make in the world and in the kingdom, but she is actively going after that thing, and that is who she handles business is. And so today I am sharing with you all. I see a couple people who are popping in. Say hello. Let me know if you are tuning in with me live. If you are here, say hello. If you're watching the replay, drop a hashtag replay. So my name is Shamandrian. For those of you who are new here, I'm the founder of She Handles Business. I'm the CEO and also the founder of the She Handles Business podcast. I'm a business growth strategist. I help women entrepreneurs that are building legacy businesses to do it in a way that allows them to have more peace and more profit. It allows them to go after the things that they desire and they deserve, have the income they desire, the time freedom they deserve as they are executing the visions that God has given them. And that is what everything that I do encompass, right? So let's go ahead and jump in. So today I wanted to talk to you all more about becoming she who handles business, but diving into vision. I believe that the very first thing, if you have worked with me in any capacity, whether it be in a master class, whether it be with a service, whether it be with coaching, any type of thing, you know that I am very, very serious about getting clear on the vision first, because I believe that a woman who's handling business is a woman that has vision. So what does that look like? Here's the thing, where most of us are, or where most of us has been in entrepreneurship, right? We start our businesses because it's something either that we're passionate about or something that we a desire for ourselves or impact that we want to make in other people. Maybe there's an income goal that you want to go after. Maybe you've seen, something a gap that you want to fill in a way that you want to serve other people. But we jump into this space of entrepreneurship and we're passionate about something and we're moving towards a goal. But the thing about it is, as we continue to walk the journey of entrepreneurship, we evolve. Our businesses evolve. The people that we're serving evolves. And many times that means that we have to start to shift and pivot in our businesses because our expertise grows. We start to notice different things that are happening within our clients. We start to notice different things that we like and we do not like when it comes to our businesses and the way that we're serving clients. Sometimes we enjoy the way that we're serving our clients, and sometimes we shift into a space where it's like, hey, the way that I've been serving my clients in this business at this capacity is no longer serving me. And I'm finding myself in a space where you find yourself in a space where you're no longer fulfilled, right? And what does that look like? Those are the spaces where we have to shift the vision. Those are the spaces where we have to pivot, right? Because now that you have evolved into a different space and your business is starting to look different, that means that you have to take time and recalculate that vision, because the vision where your business started is not always the vision where you are after you've been in business for a little bit, after you started to do the work. And so we have to make sure that we are being able to get clear on two very important things when it comes to vision, right? Because I find that when a person is excuse me, I find that when a person is very unfulfilled in their business, it's because one or two things have happened. One, they're no longer aligned with the way that they're serving business at that capacity. It doesn't align with their personal desires, or it doesn't align with the desires that God has for them in that specific season, right? And so either you are doing and you're executing certain things, but you're like, you have a spiritual tug where God is trying to show you and trying to pull you and say, hey, daughter, I have a different way for you to do this. I understand that you're executing and you're doing well in this way. However, I've called you to serve in a different way. I've called you to serve in a different capacity. And sometimes in business, we get so stuck to what's making the money. We get so stuck to what has worked for such a long time that sometimes we're not willing to pivot and be discerning to be able to hear God saying, hey, this is the lane that I need you to kind of transition to. And so we have to be flexible enough to be able to say, hey, I understand that this business first is God's business. He placed this business on the inside of my heart. He places this vision in the inside of my mind. And so in order for me to be able to execute this business efficiently and effectively, that means that I have to be willing and ready to submit this thing on to God and say, okay, God, this is where I am. This is what you've given me, but I'm giving this thing back to you because I need to make sure it makes godly sense. I need to make sure that I am operating from the space that you have given me the capacity for. See, sometimes we have grace for certain things in our businesses in different seasons, right? You may have grace to serve certain clients in one season, and then in another season, that grace may have been lifted. And so it may be time for you to transition and to pivot in the way that you are serving your people, because maybe God is trying to push you into a different space. And so that's the very first space that we have to make sure that we have very, very clear vision on. God, this is your business. What does this need to look like? What do you want for me in this season? What do you want for my clients in this season? What do you want this thing to look like? What is the capacity that you have given me grace for in this season? And tapping into that, right? And so when we are doing that, the client work aligns. You're not attracting people that are really, really hard for you to work with, because you're clear who God has called you to serve in this season, and what that capacity looked like, right? You're not overwhelming and burning yourself out because you're very clear on the vision that God has given you, right? So that is the first part of vision, getting very clear on God's vision for your business. The second part is getting clear on your own personal vision, right? Sometimes we talked about the spiritual pull when it's time to shift and it's time to pivot. But there's also personal pulls and shifts, right? If you've been building your business in a certain way and you've hit an income gap, an income ceiling, and you know that you desire more income, you know that you need more income, and you know that you deserve more income. However, the way that you're serving business in this space is not allowing you to do that because of the way your packages are structured, the way that your services are being offered at this space. It's not giving you the capacity to be able to serve more people. And maybe you're at a space where you're like, hey, I've been serving all of these people and I no longer want to have to give so much of myself to so many people, right? As we grow and we develop, our businesses shift and our own desires shift. And we have to be clear on what does that look like? How many people do I want to talk to and work with at a time, at one period of time, right? How do I want to show up in my business? What are the things that I love to do? What are the things that I do not enjoy doing and they need to be delegated? What are the things that I want to continue to pour my time into? And what are the things that are time suckers that are not bringing more income and revenue into this business? How do I need to structure, or what do I want my life to look like? Right? We have to be very clear on that as well, because so many times when we're building our businesses, we wrap our businesses around, or wrap our lives around our businesses, instead of creating a life that we love and allowing our businesses to be encompasses of that, right? So we have to be able to be clear on what our own personal vision is. When is the last time you sat down and you just dreamed of what you want your life to look like? When's the last time you just journaled out what your perfect day would look like? When's the last time that you spent time thinking about the car that you want to drive? Like, we feel that it seems like when life starts lifing, we start taking away the permission to have the things that we desire. But God has placed those desires in our heart. So why is it that we feel that if this desire is in my heart, but I can't have it? You can have it. And I believe that every gift that God has given us allows us to have abundance and create abundance. And your business was a gift, a special gift from God. He created this idea. He saw you fit enough to execute it. He placed it on the inside of you, and he placed all the desires that you have for your life on the inside of you. So why is it would he give you those two things and they don't align? I don't think that he would do that because he loves you too much. Okay, so we have to give ourselves permission to dream again. Give ourselves permission to dream again and tap back into the vision that we want for our lives, we want for our businesses, the things that we want to be able to achieve and accomplish and experience in life. And your businesses should be structured around what you want. Yes, they should be structured to serve your clients and provide high transformation for your clients. Absolutely. But if you are in a space of burnout, if you are in a space of unhappiness, what good are you to your clients? What good are you showing up if you know that these people that you're serving, you're not aligned with anymore? When you've outgrown that space and you know that you are not called to serve the people that are the broken and the battered, the people that don't want to evolve, they just want to come and vent, you get to a space where it's like, nah, I don't want to serve these people anymore. I want to serve the people who are ready to grow and evolve and are ready to transform. But when that happens, are you willing and ready to shift? Are you willing to say, this is the vision that I have for my business? This is the vision that God has for my business. And it's time for me to evolve my business into what I want it to look like. Not just what works, not just what brings in money, not just what makes other people happy, but what makes me happy. Right? It's okay if that means that you have to raise your prices so that you can serve less clients and have the capacity mentally to be able to serve well. Some of us are not able to serve well because we're charging too little and we're burning ourselves out trying to serve 1,000 people when maybe we only need to serve 100. Maybe you only need to serve 10. What does that look like for you? What is it that you desire? Maybe you want the 12-hour work week, the 4-hour work week. Be clear on what you want and what you desire for your own business so that you can align your business with that vision. And this allows us to be able to show up. This allows us to be able to show up from a place of excellence, from a place of peace, from a place of joy. And there's so much more impact that you can make when you're coming from a full place. Okay, so we're not doing the burned out business, the burned out CEOs anymore. We're not serving from that space anymore. We're not serving from a space of being overwhelmed and overworked. Today, we decide to start clarifying what we want. What is it that I want? What is it that God wants for me? Let me sit on that. And let me start to design my life and my business around that vision. All right, so I don't want to give y'all a whole bunch today. That was all that I wanted you to do, or that's all that I wanted to share. We got a whole month. I'm going to come in Monday through Friday and be sharing with you all because this is my birthday month. And if everything that I talked about today hit home for you, I actually have a workshop that's on the inside of the She Handles Business community. membership, and it walks you through being able to gain that clarity around God's vision and your vision, and so that you can build that out. But not only does it help you to build that vision out, it helps you to align yourself so in a way that you can start to truly execute and see that, because usually there's some beliefs that are hidden, that are rooted, that we have to pull up and pull out in order for you to be able to move forward in that vision. Because if not, you would have been done it. You would have already done it. So if you are looking to really start transitioning some things and evolving into that woman that handles business, I encourage you to jump on in our membership community. If you want to test it out just to get a look around and see what's going on the inside of there, you can do that, because there's a way to sign up for free. But if you want to get access to our training, our master classes, our co-working sessions, our private events, our workshops, all these different things that are helping us to truly evolve and truly connect to the woman that God has called you to be in life and business, then you want to be in our paid membership, and it's amazing so far. So I'm going to drop the link for that, and if you have any questions, feel free to message me. And yeah, if you want to just join for free, you can too. So just connect, and I'll see y'all tomorrow for our next session of Becoming She Who Handles Business. Have an amazing day, and remember, you can handle it. Love you. Bye.